Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube and Facebook Live tonight. I'm Karina Chin and I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. And tonight, instead of doing easy stamping 1, 2, 3, we're going to play with a paper pumpkin kit. This one is called Mountain Majesties, and it's the May 2025 kit. So I'm going to try make 3 alternative samples. One idea is kind of in my head, so no guarantees it will work. We'll see how it goes tonight. And then you should be able to, one of the cards will be pretty easy, so you should be able to use that in a card sketch. So if you don't know what Paper Pumpkin is, it's a monthly craft subscription that comes to your house. It comes in a box like this, so it's always a surprise, but they're fun. They're usually card kits. Sometimes there's a 3D treat holder, usually twice a year, usually around Halloween and maybe Valentine's, but most of the time it's card kits. They're about I think they're $36.95 in Canada, and you have to subscribe to them by the 10th of the month. So for example, this one, it's too late to get it, but you can get a refill if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, or I can get one for you. I think it's $18.95 for the refills. Not 100% sure on that. And the next kit coming out, you have to subscribe by June 10th, and it looks really pretty. It's going to be florals. It's got some gold on it. They've given us a little tiny sneak peek of it, but it looks super fun. And then my Paper Pumpkin subscribers will get, it's about an 8-page tutorial of alternate samples that they can do with the products after the Paper Pumpkin kit. So it's kind of using up the stamp set, because you get a stamp set every month. And then I will also send you a clear case to store your stamp set as well. And now that I'm back from Orlando, I have time to catch up on fun things like that. The last couple days I've just been doing videos and catching up on classes. So having such a fun time. I think I stamped Sunday, I had a class, Monday night and Tuesday night, and tonight's Paper Pumpkin night. So it's been lots of fun over here in my craft room. And if you're watching me, make sure you say hi. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. I really love it to know I'm not stamping by myself. And I didn't really advertise I was doing this, so it could just be people watching the replay, but let me know what you think of the replay as well. Okay, so let me go down to my overhead view, and we will see, let's just check here. Yeah, nobody's with me right now, so I'm just going to keep going. Okay, Paper Pumpkin. Let's see what it looks like. So you always get a stamp set, and then it looks like we get Misty Moonlight ink. It's an ink spot, and it's fabric, which is really nice. You can buy reinkers for them. So if you're not a very advanced stamper and you just want a couple inks to play with, these are great because you can collect them. I have a big Misty Moonlight pad, so I don't think I'll open mine right now. I'll use the big pad. And then it looks like the words, what do the words say? It's kind of hard to read. Happy birthday. I love you. Best dad ever. You're the greatest. Happy Father's Day. Something, you mean the world to us, I think. And for wonderful dad, maybe? I don't know. And it looks like we have birds. I don't know. Let's just open it up and see what we got. Always fun to play and use alternative samples. So this is what it looks like tonight. Ooh, look at the pretty, beautiful colors. Oh my goodness, this set is so pretty. It looks like we have Pecan Pie, Misty Moonlight, some Mossy Meadow, Lost Lagoon. Is there Pool Party in here as well? I can't really tell. Okay, let's open this up. So I'm not going to make the original cards tonight because you can just follow along with the instructions. We will take a look at what it looks like in case you're wondering if you maybe want the refill kit. And it gives you step-by-step pictured instructions on how to put the cards together. So it looks like this one is a Happy Father's Day. And let's see, what is this? Oh, they give you this for your case to save your stamp set. So instead of me guessing, I should have just looked at this. Can you see all the fun sentiments? This is perfect. What does this one say? For a wonderful man. That's what it was. I was like, for a wonderful you? What does that say? Okay. Sometimes I gotta laugh at myself. I really should read more. Let's pull out the kit. Now that looks really pretty, but I kind of want to see what it looks like in person. Okay, let's pull this out. What have we got tonight? Ooh. I think I might have to cut this up. Like, I like it, but it seems like a waste to have both sides. And how many cards does it make? It makes, oh yeah, three mountain scenes. Or 3 trees. Isn't this pretty? It looks like, ooh, we've got some colored vellum. This is really pretty. This looks like card number, oh, this is card number 1. So it looks like you stamp birds here, and then you put Happy Father's Day down. You add a couple layers, but that's it. So this is easy peasy. And look, it even shows you the hexagon shapes. These are Stampin' Dimensionals. And I think it includes adhesive as well, but let me check. Okay, so that's card number 1. Oh, look at all these fun pieces that you get. I really should open my kits more. This is the base for card number 2. Oh, I'm just going to make 3 alternatives. Why not? So isn't this pretty? And this looks like petal pink to me. I don't know. I could be wrong. So those are the card bases. So it looks like it makes 9 cards. So we'll just set these aside. And then you get these fun pop-up pieces. Thank you for being the person you are. Oh, that's nice. Who wouldn't like to receive a card like that? And it looks like for the adhesive, they're giving us tear and tape adhesive. I feel like they should have included Stampin' Dimensionals. If I look in my kit, would there be Stampin' Dimensionals? Ooh, more vellum. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I might have to get some refill kits. Coordinating envelopes. Right? Super fun. Ah, look at all the Stampin' Dimensionals you get. Yay, and they're big ones. And then you get some labels as well to do your stamping on. So you can have fun just putting these together. I am loving these kits. I'm just loving these kits. I think they are super, super fun. Okay, so first let's start with a fairly easy one. Yeah, see, it even shows you the tape, right? It shows you step by step how to put it together, and it even has a ruler on this side. So it really is self-explanatory, but like I said, I want to show you some alternatives because I find that my friends, they know how to stamp already. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, it looks like, I think I'm going to use this one. And did they put another layer on that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. What did the instructions say again? Hold on. See, they do put another layer. Oh, look. They go A, B, and C. So they put 3 layers on this card. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm changing mine up. I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to put this on a card base. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. 4 inches by 5 1/4. 4 inches, 5 1/4. Now, can we have like a camper going through here? Because I kind of want to use a camper. I've got some trees out. I've got a cabin in the woods, but this one isn't a cabin in the woods. Oh, you know what? Does this look like a little road? I think so. Okay, I think I just might have a white card base with this one. Should I have white? What does this look like? See, that would be quite pretty. Okay, we're going to go like this. We're going to make a card base. And let's just see. Oh, hello, Joy. Hello, Kathy. Do you guys get paper pumpkin? If you don't get paper pumpkin, grab some cardstock and a stamp set and just stamp along with me. We'll see what we create today. Okay, this is the easy peasy card first. I don't know where to put my paper trimmer. Okay, let's set this aside. So we're going to be going like this. And then this way I've still got this piece to use on something else. And then next we're going to grab, look at these fun pieces. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, we need this pop-up piece. I have to trim it down. I think it's going to be too big now. Yeah, we got to trim this a smidge to 4. I want to add a layer, and I'm going to add my camper van on here because, you know, he's strolling down the road. Okay, so let's go like this. I need it to be 4 inches. This is a really, really pretty set. And I am placing an order tomorrow because I am going to splurge. I think I need to treat myself, and I am getting the scrapbook album. The scrapbook album. Stampin' Up is doing a scrapbook retreat. The album, not the album. The scrapbooking class includes 12 2-page layouts, and it's expensive. It's $340, but you do get stamping rewards on that. And if you have a demo number, you get a 20% discount. But I am going to do it. It's done virtually. It's going to be run in July, and it's going to be on Facebook. But I think it's going to be super fun. See, look, my camper is going to be going in here. I think it's going to be super fun. And I did a 2-page layout scrapbook. I did some scrapbooking today. Yay me. I started scrapbooking again. And I won't show my pages. They are in the Global Scrap and Chat Facebook page. So if you came to my BOGO sale and you spent more than $80 with me, you will get an invite to that group. And then Candy, Rattray, and Jen Bosch will also be doing their 2-page layouts as well. Okay, so what have we got? We got some blue. That's the wrong blue, though. Let me see. Where's my Lost Lagoon? Okay, we got Lost Lagoon. I feel like I need crumb cake. Yeah, I think we'll do crumb cake. And then what kind of blue is that? Misty Moonlight? Do we have Misty Moonlight Stampin' Blends? I don't know if we do. Oh, that's Blueberry Bushel. Oh, we do have Misty Moonlight. How dark is it, though? I don't know if I like this. Okay, hold on. That's pretty dark. I feel like my little camper van needs to be a bit lighter. Okay, let's try some Lost Lagoon. Yeah, we're going to do a Lost Lagoon camper van. I think that's a good color. Let's just color this quickly, because he's going to be traveling through the Alberta coulees, or the Lethbridge coulees. So when I first went to university and graduated, I lived in Lethbridge for, was it a year and a half? Anyway, I had so much fun. I loved Lethbridge. And it had, you know, coulees near it. It was very windy, but really interesting things around it. I'd never seen a coulee before, because I'm from Flin Flon, Manitoba, and I saw lots of rocks, but I was like, what is this? What is this rock formation stuff? It was kind of cool, but this is kind of what it reminds me of. Okay, so we have a Lost Lagoon camper van. Now, because I've got some green here, I need some green. Let's just put some green in here. I don't want to spend tons of time coloring this. And you have to sing. You have to do the do-to-dos while you're, you know, doing your camper van. Okay, now is this light? Oh, dark Misty Moonlight. That's going to be way too dark. I don't know if I like these colors. I'm going to give it a blue door. If it's too dark, it's going to cover everything. I feel like I need a yellow for the windows. I should have pre-colored this. But I was going to start preparing for my video, and then my dad came for a visit, which is fantastic. I love seeing my dad, but he takes a little bit of time because, of course, he wants to visit, right? Okay, let's just color this. I need some crumb cake in here. So we had a nice little visit, and then I was telling my husband that I wanted a new Ninja Creamy, and he goes, you can, but he goes, it's probably going to sit there like your other ice cream maker and won't get used. So I had to prove him wrong and made some ice cream in my old ice cream maker. And then after doing it, I kind of think he's right. I don't know if I will use it very often. So anyway, that's what I got doing. I tried a new yogurt berry low-fat ice cream. We'll see if it turns out. And then I ran out of time and didn't get my images stamped. You know what? I'm not hating this. It's okay. Now I need some kind of wheel color. So let's get what do we got here? I don't know where my grays are. And I need a bit of yellow for my window. Okay, let's go like this. It's going to have a little yellow window. Don't think I should color this one yellow. We'll color this one yellow. Why not? They're having a party in there, and there's a lot of light. What is this? Light smoky slate. So we got the hubcaps. Okay, and then we need like a black wheel. Oh, light basic black. Hooray for the tires. Ooh, I probably could have grabbed Secret C. I do have the brand new stamping blends, and I am loving Secret C because it's kind of a blue-black color. That's what I should have grabbed. It's so new, I'm not used to grabbing it yet. Okay, there we go. So let's cut out our little camper van. I'm just going to go down and die cut it. See, that's going to look kind of cute, right? Pretty sweet, I think. Now, I have dies for this. I don't think, do we need trees in here? I don't think so. This is sand. We're going through the sand. Okay. Cut this really quick. Okay, now what does this look like? Got my camper, so I'm going to pop this up. He's going down the road. Do we have some birds? We need some birds or something in here. And then we need some kind of a sentiment. And like I said, this is going to be my easy peasy, lemon squeezy card. So I think I'm going to, yeah, there's the birds. Let's get the birds out. And you know what? Yeah, I guess I could use black. I really want to use that Secret C though. I think it really pops. Okay, so you could easily make 2 of these cards now, right? When you put them on another card base, it just extends the life of your paper pumpkin kits. Okay, let's see. Get these little birdies. There we go. Oh my goodness, there's a flock of them. Let's put these up. We got our little camper van there, and we need some kind of a sentiment, and it's got some nice labels. This is actually nice. Let the adventure begin, right? If you've got some friends who are going camping, who's going camping this summer? Anybody? I think I'm going to, oh man, this would be a nice happy birthday too. Let's see, what do we have for labels that come in this kit? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I dropped a block. Okay. Let's go like this. For a wonderful man, no. Although I could. I wanted to say just happy birthday. Because what if it's for one of my girlfriends? I don't know. Okay, where are my labels? Yeah, that's okay. I just feel like we have so many more interesting label shapes. Let me see. That's too big. I'm just checking behind me, but I don't have, oh, I grabbed the wrong one. That's too big. Okay, I'm just going to stamp it right on. I'm going to stamp it right here. We'll see what that looks like. Because this is, like I said, easy peasy card. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There we go. Do you like that? I don't know if I'm sold on that. What if I stamp it on? What piece do I have left? I feel like I'm going to need a little bit of envelope. I don't know, you guys. I'm not sold on that. Hold on. Let's try this. Need some kind of stitching or something. But I guess that's why it's paper pumpkin, right? So let's just cut this down a bit. Needs to be popped up. And it's weird because it's kind of in the sand. Okay, I like that better. I'm going to cover that up. We're going to pop it. So they gave us all these great Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, so put this here. Let's put 3. I'm only putting 3 because I want to tuck my camper van in behind it. There we go. And I want it to be kind of in behind the kind of sand, the road. So I'm not going to pop this one up. I'm just going to add a little bit of adhesive. We will tuck this in here. It's going down the road. It almost looks like a dune buggy. This is looking okay. But where's my other sheet here? What happens if I go like this? Is this going to wreck it? Yeah, I think it's going to wreck it. You know what? I'll just do a little bit of sponging. I don't know what color this is. We'll just give it a little bit of color. Oh, oops, oops, oops. Just so it kind of blends a little more into the project. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, there we go. We have the camper van. Here's card number 1. And you're probably thinking, well, Karina, it's not even on the card base yet. Yeah, I know, I'm getting there. And then 2, I can decorate the inside, but I want to see how many pieces I have left. Okay, there we go. See, isn't that cute? Just simple. And then I can make another card with the other side. I won't actually show you that because, you know, I made one. I want to try figure out, oh, shake, shake, shake. I've got a hard card idea for you that I want to show you. And I don't know if it's going to work. Well, it'll sort of work. The base will work. Okay, here we go. So isn't that cute? Now, I feel like they should have had bling with this. Like, where's the doodads that go with this kit? Were there any? If you see doodads that came with this kit, let me know. Otherwise, I do have some of these left. You know what? I think Secret Sea will go nicely. So these are the new flat pearls that coordinate with the new in colors. Let's see here. Joy, if you do any order refills, sure, I can get you one. Joy, no problem. Oh, you ordered your scrapbook package. Okay, I haven't ordered mine yet. I better do it because it's while supplies last. And if I wait too long, it's going to be sold out. So I better get on that. Yeah, I can order you a refill kit for sure, Joy. Then if you want, you can always borrow my stamp set later. Okay, so that's card number 1, you know, simple, cute, not hard at all. And I think people watching probably have the camper van already, right? If you don't, I highly recommend it. Look, it even comes with a chair. It comes with trees, tire tracks. I think I did a video. I'm pretty sure I did an Adventure Together video with it. Okay, now the next card that I am going to make my other kind of easy one. I want my card bases, so they are over here. And I've already used these 2. I want to save this one. So that means that I am using this one. Okay, I can work with that. So we're going to put this aside. And what is the coordinating envelope? I think that would work, right? Well, that would work too. This actually works with both of them. No, I think I'm going to go with this. Okay. Let's not lose my stamp set now. Let's tuck that over there, and let's put my coloring tools away. Over here for a second. No, they're going to roll away, so I'll put them beside my computer. Okay, now the next card I want to make, this one's pretty easy. And it's based on a card that I did with my friend Carolyn. So we were doing classes at Tesoro. This is a card Carolyn designed, and I thought it would be really fun with this card, right? And then I think we're going to put this on, well, why don't I just use this layout? Do I have, oh, look at that, so you could pull that in too. There's just so many options with this. It's just so fun to play. I think I might use this. Or I could get Lost Lagoon. Maybe I'll get Lost Lagoon cardstock. Okay, here it is. We're going to use Lost Lagoon because I think it looks a lot prettier. Looks a little bit brighter. And we need my paper trimmer again. So we are just cutting a normal card base. And this was a card that Carolyn designed, so thank you, Carolyn, for this idea. We're going to score this at 4 1/4. And then we are going to score one edge at 1 1/4. Okay, so then it's going to go back like this. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I don't know if I want the sun though. I feel like I'm cutting off the sun. I'm actually going to use this side. Okay, so I need 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, that's going to go on this side. And then I think let's use the envelope. Let's put the envelope on the inside. Might as well, because I've got lots of white envelopes. So when you're ripping these apart, I'm just going to trim it off and open it up. I think this will work. Okay, and then I want this to be, yeah, this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. I'm changing it a little bit from what the original card is. I'm going to make this 4 by 5 1/4. And it's going to go in like this. And then that way when that pulls back, you're going to see this fun image. Now, I cut this off, so I think this needs to be 1 inch. And it should join up. Because that was 1 1/4. 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. It's going to go like this. See how it lines up? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Let's glue this down. And then we'll give it a little diamond. And then maybe I'll stamp a cabin or something this time. Okay. Uh-oh. Flip it around. Quick, 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 quick. This is why I use liquid glue. I put it upside down. We're going to have this here. Okay, and then we have this one. Yeah, this is so pretty. Okay, now let's put 3-dimensionals down here just to tack it down. 1, 2, 3. See, anybody can do this. Look how easy this is, right? Now I could put white in here. I don't know, does that go, you guys? And then I can put like a nice white piece. And what did we have for some accent pieces? I think I'm going to save this still. Yeah, I'm saving this. Okay, I am going to put this down. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Oh, I have Sharon here. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Brenda. Do you guys have paper pumpkins? Stamp along with me. Feel free to shout out some ideas. I think I am going to put this down. But in case I don't love it, I'm using this because I can peel it off after. So this is Stampin' Seal. Okay, so I've got this, and then I think I want to do a diamond shape. Let's see what I've got. Yeah, I'm going to do this shape. We're going to do it again in, where's this one too big? No, we're going to use this one. And then we're going to go one smaller in white so that I can stamp something. Okay, so this is going to be, see, I feel like I could cut it out of these layers too, right? Let me just see, what do I have for an option? Throw this in. This isn't big enough here. I'm just going to use extra paper. I think that'll be the best. And it gives me a stitch shape. Okay, here we go. And again, I could use the camper van, right? Because it's kind of going across the country. But instead, I wanted to try this. Now, I need a bit of white. So I want to cut this. Let's do 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. And then I'm going to do a framed scenes on it. I don't know if you guys have seen that. 2 1/8. 2 1/8. Now, before I do that, though, why don't I cut it out of here? Hold on a second. 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. And if it doesn't work, oh well. I've wrecked it, and I'll have to fix it later. 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. Because then it kind of matches. And what I'm thinking is, have you guys seen this? This is the framed scenes. Yeah, the framed scenes, which is kind of cool. And I was thinking about stamping this in here, and I think that would look kind of cool. And I think I should be able to color it. I think. Okay, let's see what this looks like. So you get these really cool images. There is a tree house. There's kind of a winding road with trees. Okay, that's kind of cool. Now I just want to color these a little bit. I think this time I'm going to try use Wink of Stella. I want it to be more of a watercolor look. And I don't want it to be too dark. So if I use my stamping blends, it's going to be really dark. So let's just color the trees a little bit. So you can just add a little bit of color. Because Mossy Meadow is quite dark. And I could use a watercolor painter, but I got to be careful because I don't want to add water to this because Memento ink is not water. It's not a watercolor safe. It's not for watercoloring. But I find if I just use a wink of Stella, I can get away with it. Right? And I don't really care if my trees are the same color, if I have a bit more shading. You know, this is a Father's Day card. Nobody's going to pay too much close attention to how I colored. At least my dad won't. Okay, now let's see here. Now, I should mention, so say you don't have a lot of ink pads like I'm using. You could use this and you just press press another block against it, flip it over. Well, how about I just show you? And then you can use it to color with. So let's go like this. Try not to cut yourself. Do not do this if you're worried about anything. Okay, see how I transferred the ink? Okay, let's do a blue house. I don't want it to be dark. I want it to be, let's see. I think I'm going to do a blue roof, and then I'm going to do a crumb cake house. But yeah, really kind of dab it off so it's not too dark. Okay, there we go. We have a blue roof, and then I want crumb cake. Or pecan pie. Maybe we'll do pecan pie down here. There, I already got some pecan pie. Right here. It's kind of a brown house, a blue roof, green trees. Maybe some gray. Oh, I think I need a blue door. So what you do to clean this is you just go on scrap paper, go dab, dab, dab until it runs clear. And then you can pick it up again. There is my door. There's my windows, and there's my shutters. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. And it'd be nice to have a little bit of gray. Maybe I'll use some petal pink, because this, I'm sure this is petal pink. Let's see. Okay, let's pick up a bit of color here. Did anybody else order the scrapbooking kit today? I just haven't got to it. I was doing other things. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that looks cute. So let's put this down. And you might be thinking, well, you didn't really leave a lot of places to write. I think you could still write in here. I just wanted it to look pretty. Okay, so let's pop that up now. Where's our, oh, I love how many dimensionals they gave us. Love that. Okay, let's put this right about here. See, isn't that pretty? Just simple and pretty, although it needs a couple little doodads as well. I wonder if I can use Timid Tiger. You know what? I'm going to go like this because I'm trying to cover up my boo-boo. You guys see what I did here? Oops. I caught an edge. Anybody else catch an edge sometimes? Let's go like this. Put this one here, this one here. Okay, there we go. Oh, put these two closer. Okay, and now we need some kind of a sentiment. So what do we have again for our options? We have best dad ever, you're the greatest. Happy Father's Day. You mean the world to me. I think I'm going to do you're the greatest. So I think I had some white labels. I did. I will stamp you are the greatest. Or let me see. Okay, I've done that one. Done my frames. I am looking for my stamp set. Oh, here it is. I find I lose them all the time. Oh, I love you. You know, I think it would have been better on here, on the center image. Best dad ever. I'm going to do best dad ever. Happy Father's Day. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love you. Oh, that. Oh, you know what? That's nice. I don't want to wreck my label, though. So I'm just going to take a little piece of this and just trim it down. It's my husband's birthday tomorrow. So I think I'm going to, I don't usually give him cards. Not that I don't love him, but I feel he doesn't truly appreciate my creations. But I could give him this nice I love you card. I think that would be quite nice. Happy birthday. Okay, here we go. We're going to stamp this in Misty Moonlight. And then I'll show you the hard card. And then I should be done. Easy peasy. Isn't it fun just creating and playing? I love you. Boop, 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 doo. Okay, there we go. I think that looks nice. Because I'm using the same color, it's going to blend in really nice, I think. Let's just trim this. Okay, so I love you. We'll just pop that up. See, doesn't that look cute? I think it fits better like that. I could do I love you like all the way down, but it's such a simple card. I don't want to mess with that right now. Now, I do have some mini Stampin' Dimensionals. I would just, if you get Paper Pumpkin, I would get some basic supplies like a Wink of Stella, a black ink pad, some mini Stampin' Dimensionals, some liquid glue. Okay, and there is card number 2. Right, so simple but cute. And then my last card, I can't lose this. Let me wipe this off because that is just deadly sitting there. You know I'm going to put a card base in it. Let me clean this. Kathy says, love that card too. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I'm happy it worked out because I kind of had a plan. But sometimes it doesn't always work like I planned. Now, this one's going to be a bit tricky. This one may not work at all, you guys. I wanted to do like an angled diamond fold card, but I have no video to go off of and no measurements. So what I did was take 10.5 divided by 3, and it looked like it was an even amount. So I thought, well, let's go with this and see what we get. And I'm using white cardstock because I have a lot of it in case I goof it up. See, 10.5 divided by 3 is 3.5. So let's see what happens with it. We'll see if I can create a fun, easy, fancy fold that's kind of cute. I love all these pieces that we get, and I haven't even used the vellum yet. Oh, I think I could do a whole bunch more alternatives. This is a fun one. Okay, so let's pull this down. I'm going to make sure I'm still in the view of the camera. Not really. Okay, let's move this. Let's move this. Let's move these up. Move this up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. We'll pull this up to here. And I said it has to be 10.5. By, I think 5.5. Okay, so this is scrap, 10.5 by 5.5. And then we're going to score this at 3.5, 3 times. 3.5 and 3.5 is 7. 3.5 is 7. Okay, now let's see if this is going to make kind of accordion base. Yeah, okay, it fits. I'm a little bit off, but not too bad. Okay, now I want it to go like this. So I think I'm going to put a tick mark. Let's try 2 inches. Okay, and then we're going to cut from the 2-inch mark up to the top right-hand corner. And when you have a super duper paper trimmer, it's very easy to do. Okay, see, that's going to be pretty cool, right? And is it going to fit in a regular sized envelope? Yes, it will. It's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. Maybe we can even put this on a card base. I don't know. Okay, so we've got this done. Now we need to have some... I feel like this is not going to be big enough now. Okay, I want this to be... I think these two... I think I can get away with these 2 panels. And then this one can try to be this one. Okay, so if this was 5.5, I want this to be 5.25. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this individually. Normally, I just do it at one time. Okay, so this is going to be 3.5. So this should be 3.25. Eek, this could be a huge mistake. Okay, and now I got to chop it. You know what? I'm going to do it on the back. We're going to see if this works, you guys. I don't normally do it like this, but that's okay. We'll try and wing it and see. Let's see if this works. If not, I've wasted a card. Oh, so sad. Okay, let's see. Does that work? It does. Ta-da! Okay, that's kind of cool. Now to do this one, let's do the same thing. This is also 3.25. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is this is not, it's too short. It's not 8.25. Okay, so I said this is 3.25. So let's measure this at 3.25. And we're going to put this one down here. And we are going to flip it over, mark it with my pencil, and trim. Make sure it's in the trimmer track correctly. Yeah, see? There we go. Now we need something here, we need something here. So on this panel, I think we're going to do the same thing here. So this one is 3.25. Is it big enough? Just, I think. 3.25 by, well, I don't really need a by, do I? Okay, let's just trim this off at the bottom because I've got a bit of the envelope edge. That way I'm not wasting any paper. And I've got my nice pretty blues. Okay, so this is going here. We will flip this over again and we will mark it with a pencil. And then cut the angle. Cut the angle straight. Okay, let's start gluing this down. I still need to do one inside piece. So we've got this. That looks pretty cool. Oh, that's a reflection. I'm like, why are my trees upside down? But it's supposed to be the reflection in the water. Okay, so let's put this down like so. So we've got this way. We've got this one this way. And it looks like it's a bit big on the bottom, so let's just trim a smidge off from here because my angle's correct. I'll just cut it this way. Isn't this pretty? This is going to be a really pretty card. And then I think I'll have enough to still make my regular paper pumpkin cards. See, that's pretty, right? You've got your reflection, you've got your mountains. I think I'm just going to leave this because this is where we're going to write our stuff on here. Why can't I, though, go like this and put like another edge on here? Hold on a second. I got another idea for this. I just feel like it's a little plain, but I don't want to put a whole thing on there. Okay, there we go. And we're going to cut this in half. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, it just needs a smidge off the bottom. Just a smidge. So if you're looking for measurements like this, I can't really give you any. You saw how I did it. Yeah, I think that looks really pretty, and then it still gives you room to write. Okay, there we go. So I think that's kind of fun. And then what I was going to do is see if I can put this frame. Looks a little bit large, though. I don't think I like the frame on this card. I'll have to do a fourth card with the frame. But I did want to use, I've got the cabin. Is there another image that would look cute on this? I feel like we could have a tree house. A little tree house in the woods. But I'm not really loving that. So let's see if this will work. Yeah, I think it does. Let me cut a white piece with this frame. So this frame actually coordinates with the stamp set. It is an online exclusive. And I do have a separate video for it. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. And then I can color it really quickly again. But yeah, I really like that. So it comes with two frames. It comes with this big frame, and it coordinates with the frame seams. Okay, so now we will, is this one dirty? Did I clean it? I think I cleaned this one. I'll put this one here. Now, do we need any birds or anything? I feel like we need some birds on this side. Okay, let's put this one away. We're going to stamp some birds, but we're going to do Misty Moonlight birds this time. Because, you know, we got birds flying over the mountains. Okay, there we go. And then let's put a few more birds up here. There we go. So isn't that fun? Birds, birds. Birds, birds, birds everywhere. And if anybody has any ideas, you let me know. Joy, you like this one too? Thank you. That makes me happy, you guys, that you like the card. Okay, let's see if this mostly will fit on here. I feel like this is a lake, and you wouldn't really have a treehouse in the lake, but I'm going with it. It'll still work. I just think I needed something on here, and I think that works not too bad. Okay, so again, I'm just going to use my Wink of Stella because I think it'll be too strong to use my Stamping Blends. I think it's going to overpower my card, and I want more of a soft watercolor look. I feel like I might need to squeeze my Wink of Stella. Let's squeeze it a bit. I don't know if there's anything left in here. Because I was showing a watercolor shimmer technique for my technique card class, and I used a lot of Wink of Stella. Yeah, I don't think I have much left in this one. I might have to pull out the new one. It just goes to show you can even use an older Wink of Stella and still color with it. Oh, there's a little bit of shimmer. There's some left. Okay, this is my tree house. And then see where the shadows are, the kind of darker areas? That's where you want to add more color, because those are the shadows. So if you don't do a lot of watercoloring, Stampin' Up! Has sort of taken the guesswork out for you and made it easy. Okay, and let's just dab, because see how strong that is? That's very strong. Okay, let's get the pecan pie. And we are going to have a brown pecan pie tree. Or you know what? Should I use Secret C? We don't have a brown tree, do we, in this? It's, yeah, the trees are, yeah, I don't know. I'm pulling out Secret C, guys. Okay. Or it could be a Misty Moonlight tree. I don't know. Let's see. It's a brand new ink pad, so let's just get a little bit. I don't want my tree to be too dark. I don't think I've ever colored my trees Secret C before. But see, it's kind of like a bluey black color. Okay, now that I've done that, I want like a Lost Lagoon treehouse. But really, really light. So see how you kind of blend it out on the side? And again, you can use this on a stamping block. And then we'll go like this, we'll go like this. I'm going to make the whole thing blue. It's just going to be a blue house. Blue house, a blue door, and then I'll add a little bit of pecan pie right here, but I don't want to add a lot. Dab, 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 clean, 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 and there we go. Okay, and then we got a bit of grass, and I think I'm done. Like I said, I'm not spending tons of time coloring. I could, but I can always go back and fix it if I like. Okay, I think I'm happy with that image. We're going to put that here, and then I need some kind of sentiment. Where are my, where's all my little pieces? Oh no, did I get ink on my pieces? It's a good thing there's two sides to everything. But I think the treehouse looks kind of pretty. And I'm going to say, best dad ever, happy Father's Day on this one. So what does this one say? It says, I love you. I did clean it. And I went and lost it again. Here it is. I find they're really, really hard to keep track of. Maybe it's just me. Okay, where's best dad ever? Best dad ever. Happy Father's Day. Oh yeah, look at this. We can just sponge some color on it then. And again, I'm going to do Misty Moonlight. In fact, let's just trim it. Oh yeah, now there is no excess ink. All fixed, looking good. Okay, let's put that on the front. Now, I think we need some kind of a ribbon or some kind of a twine. I do have twine. But before I do that, I should put Happy Father's Day here. Happy Father's Day. Unless it doesn't fit. No, it does. Right in the middle. Perfect. I need one more block. Okay, and then that's my card. It's almost done. Almost done. Okay, so let's stick with this misty moonlighting pad. We're going to put this right here. Let's make some room, make sure I don't have any pieces under it. Happy Father's Day. So you still have room to write. I'm going to just wrap some twine around it. I don't want ribbon, right? Ribbon, it's not really a die card. It's got ribbon. Oh, there's the end of my twine. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go like this. Okay, let's tie a little bow off to the side so that it holds the card closed. Like that. Then we're just going to pop this up around it because that will kind of anchor it in place. So we'll put one Stampin' Dimensional on one side, one on the other, one here, one there. Not quite centered. Let's try that again. Let's move it over just a titch. I like it to be centered. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. We already have the inside done. And then where are my little gems? Right here. I'll just put Secret C. Yeah, we'll put Secret C. Put two of those right there. Okay, so those are my 3 alternative samples. So I hope I've given you some ideas on what you can do using, I think that this looks actually really nice with it, this framed scenes. It's kind of fun. Like I said, I probably could have, instead of doing the camper, I could have done a third card just using framed scenes, right? And then framed, you know, maybe it's got a lighthouse. You could do the lighthouse with the sun. Okay, maybe not because it's sand. It looks more like sand. But you know what? You could actually do 3 cards with the frame scene stamp set. You don't have to get the dies, but the dies are super fun. And I hope I've given you some ideas on something else that you can do with your Paper Pumpkin kit. And if you don't subscribe yet to Paper Pumpkin, I would love for you to subscribe through me. If you are a past demonstrator and you have let your Paper Pumpkin, if you used to be a demonstrator and you still get Paper Pumpkin, it goes directly to Stampin' Up. So you can still switch to me as well and get the tutorials that I'm now doing and giving out every single month for even more ideas. Okay, so there we go. So there's 3 cards done with Paper Pumpkin. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the cards, and I hope you will try Paper Pumpkin. And if not, you can also do the same kind of idea with a kit class. Or, sorry, with kits. Stampin' Up! Has tons of kits available that are super fun too. It's just not a monthly surprise. You get to see what you're buying ahead of time. And you can go to karinachen.stampinup.net to place your orders. And I'm just checking to see if there's any other questions. Very pretty favorite card. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And have a great night and happy stamping. Bye.